You could do something crazy like a Muerta. I didn't see what their pick was. But overall, the double melee don't have a ton of like synergy between the two. So a lot of times when you have like double melee off or like off lanes, you're pretty much looking to scale. Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, Dr. Bum does have his inventory is just 2 null talismans, which I think is really funny. I'm assuming what he's doing is just dying, I guess. Oh, getting a kill. Oh my god, he's actually incredible. That did way more damage on the demo.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, generally when a spell interacts with Blood Grenade, it's been not very fair. Like when Sticky Napalm worked on Blood Grenade, that was not a good time in the history of Dota. They do catch Dr. Bum and his sinful ways.
Oh,
nice kill for the Doom.
It's a nice kill there,
so both
and a
teams
wisdom
runes.
More. Like perfect. Great. Thank
but yeah,
you.
good. I mean, good recognition. Like they just kind of. I mean, in both cases, the offlaner just walked to the wisdom rune, tried to make something happen. They are going on to TA here.
They have Nyx Assassin coming over, so you do kind of have to be careful about how much you're going to chase the TA if there is a turnaround. But with Terrorblade showing up, TA is going to end up melting, and so will this Nyx Assassin.
Yeah. Putting the Terrorblade in a really good spot, even though Squad X is definitely something to watch out for on the Leshrac.
Ooh.
I think they have Ice Bath,
yeah,
definitely.
I was going to say. There's no way he's getting out of this one, and that's a kill for the TA. TA's doing well despite the death, but Terrorblade leading the net worth.
Yeah, and I was concerned about Terrorblade coming out of laning phase, and well,
there's the
this
Doom.
is one thing.
Yeah, that's going to be another kill.
But overall, I mean, mainly you're concerned about this Leshrac hero at the moment. Squad X getting a lot out of the map, kind of turning.
Kind of turning on this Rubik, and now the chase is on, but the stun, the Mind Flare, they'll go for the Doom instead. They at least get that.
I think it's nice. I think it could be a little bit annoying if you have the Underlord going into like kind of these ore items, but early Blink.
Yeah, goes Blink instead of the Midas, has the Doom onto the Pango. That's the first Vendetta usage. Also landing a stun onto the Rubik, but they've got the Underlord coming through with the Terrorblade and the Metamorphosis. So they'll get a kill on the Nyx Assassin at least. But they'd probably like to get this tower to make this meta worth it.
Watcher there. It's a good steal onto Sayats on the Rubik.
TA's here to try and defend. Like, they didn't quite get this tower. Now the blink into the Infernal Blade. Stormhammer already used, and the damage out onto the Rubik. Dies so quickly. Terrorblade's off to the side, and now this Underlord's going to die. So you get 2 dead. Blood Grenade onto the TB, who does have Sunder. And we'll use it onto the Nyx Assassin. But Nyx Assassin just showing up to die, and they've given up a double kill to this Terrorblade, which, truth be told, doesn't feel that great. I thought
so. It ends up coming out of there pretty much even when it could have been definitely a difficult scenario for them.
And Rolling Thunder, Doom is dead. Just a matter of time.
They also have the nice timing with Doom Blink, but now you're starting to wonder if he should have just spent by a pretty good margin, because as soon as he gets this Bloodstone, they already have a Spirit Vessel, and if he wants to fight, they already have a pipe on Underlord, and they're kind of using that pipe
Hero
to just walk under towers.
This is crazy. And Doom's already dead, and they stopped the Leshrac TP. That was crazy to continue that TP with 5 heroes around here, but he's...
Especially considering that Navi was already smoked.
They've got a sentry, but the Nyx, he'll walk into it, Pit of Malice, making it a bit obvious. Reflection, Nyx Assassin, very much in trouble. Vessel onto him. They should be able to at least get the Nyx, and I think if you're the side of Virtus Pro, now you're trying to retreat. But you're going to lose both your supports. The damage coming from the Leshrac is just not felt at all. They're looking for at least the Fiend's Gate to try and make something happen. There's the Bloodstone pop, but still stuck in this Pit of Malice. TA trying to output some damage, but it's not being felt at all. And I think this game is just falling out of favor here for Virtus Pro. And Navi, they don't feel anything.
He's not that good at fighting because you're expecting the Blink Doom to come in. He's mostly
Doom onto this Underlord, which is solid.
Yeah.
It does take a long time to get this kill, though. They've got the scan on TA, by the way, so they know where the TA is. They'll dust the TP attempt. Oh, yeah. And this
Really
is
nice from
now a
Sanctity.
very dead TA.
It looked really good, and then but if you're able to use the meta well in an early TB lane, you can kind of switch the favor of anything. In these matchups, it does look like the Nyx Assassin is going to fall for sure.
Yes.
They search for even more. They
They
do have a stun here.
Stormhammer,
Definitely going down.
TA, dead again.
That was a for them to itemize. I think their understanding of the meta is pretty decent in this game and in this draft.
If they kill TA again,
Yeah,
like when you win a fight from this point, when you win a fight here, and you use meta, you're able to take towers. But they see this TB, they've got Doom, and the Ice Path lands. This could be the beginning of a good fight, but this is a great Rolling Thunder. It just disrupts the back line of the fight. So unfortunately, TB is going to be able to run away. This Doom's not going to be effective to get this kill. And now you're able to turn, you're able to use Metamorphosis, and here come the issues. However, that being said, Underlord's dead, so that's the beginning of something. Nyx Assassin dies very quickly, and are you willing to chase in with this Metamorphosis?
Looks like no. The Sven as a hero, it kind of doesn't matter how much money you have outside of like the 1 to 2 items that you buy.
Ogre Seal Totem, the chase is on, the Ice Path lands, but the Pit of Malice is there, the stun, the Doom again,
Oh my
TB's
God.
dead. 65 seconds, no buyback. Big kills here for Virtus Pro as the TPs, the rolls, and the escapes are trying to be made. Rubik's gonna die. They'll get a third, and Virtus Pro, all of a sudden, the net worth lead hops up high as they played
Well,
perfectly to kill off that Terrorblade. So it's hard to fight.
not the
without.
easiest, but that was tough. I think part of it is that the Doom came out so early that they thought they could heal the Terrorblade. Like Zayas has like the Glimmer and the Guardian groups, but just wasn't quite able. Water from stone here, or whatever. That
Yeah,
is.
that's right.
Although
boy.
now this is
Aegis picked up by TA, actually got
Nice.
it, but
And he TP'd
how
out.
much are you gonna lose for it? And right now
Well
it's
played by
just the
Heritage.
Leshrac and the
Not that
Jakiro.
much.
I mean, I guess that's okay, right? You know, make it more difficult to do. You know, get doomed.
Ward Cry is used early, but they're just standing on this ward. This could be really bad for BP if they're not careful.
Telekinesis and into the Pit of Malice. BKB's popped early, but TA's dead already. They get the Aegis out of his hands. I mean, that was a lot of damage very quickly. They got to find this TA. They got to find this Terrorblade as well if you're the side of Virtus Pro. But look at the control onto this TA. Stormhammer thrown over, forcing the BKB, but they were unable to get that Doom out onto a target that really mattered quickly enough. And now it's onto the Terrorblade, but look at where he's at. He's able to still output that damage. They get the kill on the Sven. They'll end up trading 1 for 1. They'll buy back on the Nyx Assassin. Stun from the Leshrac lands, but still going with this this Fiend's Gate. And they've got the silence. Do they have the damage? Pit of Malice again. TA, though, is also outputting the damage that the TB's doing, the same with both of them being on the edges of these fights. They kill the Underlord. They bop back on the Sven. The Stormhammer lands on 2. Spike Carapace hits on the Pango. They've got the Ice Path down, but the damage onto the Nyx Assassin with the stolen Ice Path. Impale lands onto this Rubik. They get the kill on the Nyx Assassin. They look over at the Jakiro as it's a stolen Impale and another kill here for the side of NAVI.
I think Blink is really nice on this hero. I kind of like utility Nyx Assassin more generally, but you know, if he kills one hero, it's his impact. And
Where is Pango? Pango's off. Gone. He's gone. He's gone. Hey, Pango just left. What the fuck? He's literally not in the fight. Where is he?
I think he's just he got
There
iced
he
out.
is. Now he's
There
back
he
into
is.
the fight. Oh my god. Sven's dead. Underlord's gone. They lose the Jakiro. Nyx Assassin dies. They lose Underlord a second time, I believe. Doom is going to die here from the swashbuckle. They start to retreat. 3-man trap with a stun landing.
Really nice
they have the
stun.
silence. They have the Doom. They need to get this kill on the TB before he's able to sunder.
Zayas.
Oh god, this Rubik.
Look at this.
Stop. Oh my god.
Just don't let him have it. Don't let him have the Rubik.
Yeah,
I think.
seriously.
I mean,
so
he is doing
ridiculous.
so much. Really crazy stuff. I mean, the other thing is too, like,
This is just so much area denial. Really hard to play against. And they just continue to get the stuns there. Yeah, focus the Rubik, or at least try to. Honestly, you need a refresher. The damage out of the Underworld, the damage out of the TV, he does have an Aegis. Underworld and the Rubik both die, but Zayats is able to buy back. They get the Aegis out of their hands. They got to remember, it's still Mega Creeps. Rolling Thunder's in. They'll have a second life here. Zayats is already back in the fight.
Yeah, this is one of the everything. All of their heroes have a very defined role. That being said, at this point in the game, games can turn very quick with the use of Refresher Orb on the Doom spell. Really odd position for it. It will be extremely impactful now that he has it, if he can get it off. Rolling Thunder
starting it up, and there's the Wind Waker's first usage, but immediately going for the throne. Hoping to maybe pop out an early glyph, but they're holding on to it. They've got the Ice Path stolen. That's going to be landed onto the Leshrac. Some damage being done here by the Terrorblade. Goes in with the Metamorphosis. They've got the BKB popped by the Underlord. They doom up this Rubik, who's away from the fight. Jakiro's dead, buys back immediately, right-clicks onto the Nyx Assassin, who's isolated from the rest of his team, surviving for about 5 seconds, and he does not have buyback for 24 seconds, and he's short the gold. TP back in, stolen Macropyre with Ags. That's really just rough to deal with. There is another Doom available with the BKB being used here by the Terrorblade. Ice Path once again. Rubik almost dies. Shield Crash right on top of the Leshrac. BKB Bloodstone. But nothing. I mean nothing going the way of Virtus Pro.
You can see they have just traps all over the space. They are the ones that silence from the Shard. So relatively annoying to deal with. It's been hard to get on top of these Rolling Thunder targets or actually get a kill.
The fact that this is just, oh god, Jakiro, Leshrac's dead, has buyback, needs to use it ASAP, holding it. Finally it comes through, and they're going for Pango. They want this kill, and he doesn't have buyback. They'll steal the Impale. That lands on both the Nyx Assassin as well as the Doom. The attention is on this Leshrac again, who pops the BKB. Metamorphosis comes out. BKB's duration is going to be done, but this Terrorblade has taken 0 damage so far. A Fiend's Gate right by the throne, which they won't commit to. That Impale goes quite the distance.
Yeah, they're still
landing.
Still the glyph. So very good patience from VP here, but they are down 2 heroes.
This is truly insane. I mean,
no Doom, so kind of feels like they're down 3 heroes.
Throne, 3/4 health, Nullifier onto the Leshrac, Doom again onto the Rubik, who's starting to back away. Stormhammer onto the TA, about half health, trying to throw some damage out here, trying to do anything they can to maybe get a kill as they go after this Sven for a second. They went after the Doom, the damage onto the Underlord. It's still not going to be enough. Finally, the Melt Strike in, and one more right click, but the Glimmer Cake, somebody kill this Rubik. Oh no, I froze.
Oh, me too.
No, loading,
So
they're
how's
holding.
your day?
All right, I'm at 58 minutes. There we go. We're back. I can send this to you really quickly. BKB, they get the kill on the Sven. They're looking for the Jakiro. Ice Path down. Here's the link for you. They'll get the kill on the Jakiro. I don't know if we're even at the same time. I truthfully don't even remember where we were at. Nyx Assassin's dead. We might be back where we were. I don't know. Sven bought back. Doom lifted, killed, gone for 2 minutes. They look over another Ice Path on a Squadix. They'll take out the Underlord. He's got buyback. TA's low. Melded.
Still glyph.
Wind Waker. Still have the glyph. Ice Path again on a Squadix once more. Now they finally use the glyph. Squadix will finally die here. Doesn't have buyback. They look over the TA. There's the telekinesis. Throw him in the middle. They'll get the full team wipe. And Navi will take game 1.
You don't get to play mid-A. A lot of the creeps that he can take, you can just one-shot. At Sanctity.
Got the first
That
one.
is, so they're just going to do stupid shenanigans in the top lane, try to get as much as they can. Generally, pretty weak lane, Yuragi.
Yeah, Melody.
He got hit by the tiny rock, and it, like, canceled the LSA. And he also denied the rune on Rain. So, nice little rotation there from him. That was really cheeky. Really nice micro.
Causes
And
Zayats
Zayats is
to
a little
be
bit too
in
far.
trouble, but does he get the kill without losing his own life? Squadix even thinking about turning it around and going for more. They've got the blood grenade, but the Laguna Blade, the damage with the Dragon Slave, they'll get the kill, and
Oh my
even
God.
Dr. Bum taking a lot of damage, but...
Bot lane, very strong. So they go on to noticed again.
Gotta be careful. Shackle's lining up. He's walking back in a straight line. That is very dangerous when you're going right into some trees. But the Slight, the Searing Chains, the Dual Breath, the Power Shot charged up. They've got a Blood Grenade, and this will be a kill for Melody. Or Melody.
And you have this Lina, who's going to be incredibly farmed. You're going to have your Ragi, who has, even if he isn't quite as farmed, he has a Jakiro.
Notice is in trouble. Just giving the easy Spike Carapace. Laguna Blade kill there for Sanctity. Uh-oh. Not the best positioning for Zayats. They need a level 6 on Zayats. He's trying to get that solo experience mid, but the stupid mid players here. And Dr. Bum, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, Laguna available, but unneeded.
We're there without it being obvious, but Yuragi has the Remnant, so it looks like he is going to connect in time.
I think
Definitely
he can
dead on
just get
this.
this kill almost himself, and finally the slide comes over, but the neutral gets the kill. He's got, oh my God, he's got Vendetta in a second. Oh, Squadix. Oh, but he's going for the Chen instead. This could have been a kill onto this Huskar. It might not even be a kill onto the Chen, truthfully, and all of a sudden, Yuragi,
Nice
they do
dodge.
get that kill, but Sven comes over and he loses his life.
I like the Remnant back. He was Remnant during Slight, so is that when you're ahead like this, you don't have to, like, he built like a Null Talisman and then pretty much bought Gleipnir. So this is really early in the game to have something like that and noticed.
Yeah, he is
Oh,
dead again.
you sweet summer child. We also haven't... I feel like Rain has played the Chen well. I don't think he's done particularly anything wrong, but we still just haven't felt a ton of impact from it. Looks like they're trying to get something.
The Sven might be in trouble if he dies here. Like, Heritage, all that you've been working for is gone, so...
And the Wisdom Rune is still there. PMA just walked past it.
Oy, this game's falling apart now. But Gleipnir, LSA, Laguna Blade, and that means no doom. And all of a sudden, Rain and Dr. Bum need to run. Yuragi showing up to the mix. This is as rough as it gets, truthfully.
This hero is pretty consistently strong. Goes straight for the pipe into Vale.
Oh no.
I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Wall, Gleipnir's there. Remnant LSA, and this is going to be a dead Sven, and Dr. Bum follows him to the grave. Rain, no, it's pouring. It is so bad. Oh gosh, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, there's a kill for PMA, and it is a 10,000 net worth lead at 16 minutes into the game.
It does feel like you really evil this game. He is less net worth than Malady on the Jakiro.
Yikes. And they just killed Squadix again.
Squadix. Yeah, this is an easy way to get there. So there's not a lot to be done for
I will say
Squadix here.
this. Last game, they were going up on the high ground at 16 minutes as well with the Terror Blade. And that game took an hour. However, Hand of God used, and Squadix is dead again. Vacuum into the Ice Path. Macropyre down. Squadix even uses buyback. They're trying to get a kill into Sanctity. They'll take out that Aegis.
Nice angle.
Was the Doom just on Sanctity as he died?
I didn't see it. It might have been.
Oh no. Noticed is dead once more. I mean, if it was just on him when he died, that feels super depressing. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chain, Stormhammer on it too. Impale LSA, Life Break onto the low ground. Squadix, though, trying to fight. Right clicks down. And then Kuratich against Sanctity, 1v1, but the LSA, it's a 2v1 with some help. Sanctity just dominating this matchup.
Does anything at this point in the game. A BKB would be really nice for him, but the pipe, I'm sure there's a mech coming out. He has Blink on Zayat, so...
Oh no. Huskar again, vacuum back, God Strength used, Macropyre Ice Wall, Squatix surviving and the Vessel on him, but Kiritich forced to pop the BKB just to run back into the base, which Yuragi's following. Gleipnir, LSA, Laguna Blade's there, Sven's dead, Doom follows. Sanctity, godlike here as the life break is on. A blood grenade at this point in the game, why not?
Throw it on top.
They are farming them in their fountain. And they called GG. I never